살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. Last game for the Pacers, they pick up the W against the Sacramento Kings. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Turner in at the 4 slot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
Oh, wide open look here for Ibaka. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ibaka's got 5 now. And George with the stuff.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's George. And he dunks it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Shooting for Golden State, Draymond Green.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Assisted by Jordan.
Shots good by Turner.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
It's back to Hill. Ellis can't get it to go.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
The feed to Ibaka. Golden State moving it around. Count the bucket.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Got that bucket in and no... time at all.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside, he can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game. And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Curry dishes to Green. Turner with the steal. And the rejection by Ibaka. Pass to Curry. Back to Ibaka. Green left side. Ibaka outside. On the wing, Thompson. And taken away by Ellis. Here's George. They grab their own miss. Puts up a 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3. Indiana leading. George with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. They get the rebound. Left side, George. A second chance effort. It's back to Hill. Pass to George. Down low. And another shot. And that's going to be a travel. And some changes here for the Warriors. Fazili's checked in for Ibaka. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Allen comes in for Turner. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. And it's Peyton in for Hill. Spates checked in for Green. The Pacers also with a sub. Stuckey's checked in.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
It's stolen by Hill. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Miles. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Peyton passes to Allen. Stuckey goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
The shot by Spates. Nobody around. Offline with his three. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Peyton gets to Allen.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
C.J. Miles.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken, Clark, fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Miles missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Indiana out in front, leading by just 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Ezeli in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
9 feet out. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Livingston. The Pacer shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
It's deflected. Stolen by George. Ellis kicks to Hill. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Iguodala. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
to the inside. Turner. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Ellis kicks to George. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Out to Ibaka. Fires for three. And that one's good. Ibaka's got 10 points in the game. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists, that's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Ibaka kicks to Livingston. It's stolen by Hill. George against Green. And Paul George again. And it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
The Pacers have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? 12 points and also a block shot.
Everyone understands the importance of Paul George to the ball club. That's why taking his offensive game to the next level would be so beneficial.
Yeah, he has all the physical tools, the instincts, and obviously he has made those strides. But if he wants to become a top 5 guy, he's still got a little bit of work to do in terms of his game.
Warriors trail by 11. Barnes dishes to Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 6 points.
Talk about a terrific stroke. I mean, the defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep was not going in.
Yeah, but when a guy shoots it like he does, you have got to still be able to contest.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Thompson with the bucket.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Hill passes to Mahimi. To the paint. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Off target from 3-point range. Pacers leading by 7. The 3 from Hill. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Spates checked in for Golden State.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And here are the Warriors now. 7-point differential. Curry kicks to Spates. Curry attacking. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The 3-pointer, no good. And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Ibaka. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for the Warriors. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Now here's Payton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They get the rebound. In the corner, Miles with it. Pick up by Hill. And Miles kicks to Stuckey. Indiana moving the ball around. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson. Payton, right side. Nobody near Allen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 4. Barnes kicks to Curry. Down low. Now the dish to Ezeli. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Payton. Allen up top. Miles, that's for 2. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Curry kicks to Ezeli. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Your Warriors. Festus Ezeli. At the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second. Pacers leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Payton kicks to Miles. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Miles drops them both. And Curry, here we go. And it's sent back by Hill. The 3 from Barnes. And the first. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
And so in the game for the Pacers. They've got Elfrid Payton. Hill is up there with Allen. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Miles in at the 3. Timeout called the Pacers.
You know, for the Pacers last season, with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
Turner with a screen for George. Kicks it out to Ellis. Back to George. Clock at 4. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
You know, if you're looking to build a small forward and there wasn't a LeBron James template, you might go with PG, Paul George. Height, length, athleticism, that combination off the charts with him. And he's got a nice, unflappable demeanor, too.
Thompson dishes to Curry. There's the pass to Green. He kicks it to Iguodala. Passes it to Thompson. Iguodala draws the double. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Yeah, talking about Paul George, a big part of his dominance, his attitude. He doesn't yell or pump his fist. He's really the quiet assassin.
Yeah, once he maxes out in the weight room, which he will, now that he's in his mid-20s, I think he's going to be an Adonis. I mean, exactly the kind of physique you're looking for in a prototype at the small forward.
First team foul.
And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And George kicks to Ellis. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Give it up for him on Arena.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Curry passes to Green. He dishes it to Ibaka. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Ellis with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. To the paint. Here's Hill. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Thompson. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Iguodala. Good work defensively by Turner.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's George. No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. Outside Curry. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 9 points. It's stolen by Ibaka. Feeds it to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Misses off the left iron.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And here is Hill, following Draymond Green's 3. And that one's good. George
for 3.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Ibaka. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Turner. Ellis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now, here's George. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Ibaka. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Oh!
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Ezeli kicks to Spates. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. Looking at the numbers for Sean Livingston, he has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Off the screen. Warriors with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Pacers leading by 6. Here's Payton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Miles kicks to Payton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
C.J. Miles.
And now it's an 11-point Pacer lead. Dishes it to Curry. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 12 in the game.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
They set the pick. Back to Payton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Payton's got 7 now in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Curry. Kicks to Spates. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Barnes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Allen with the drive. Stuckey dishes to Allen. Payton kicks to Miles. The feed to Hill. Out to Payton. 4 on the clock. That's good from Allen on the assist by Payton.
Assisted.
Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Substitution for Warriors. Draymond Green.
Here's Stuckey. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Indiana out in front, leading by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Ibaka in the center position.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Indiana leading by 8. Payton kicks to Miles. Pass to Allen. Second shot opportunity. Wants to get it to Hill and does. Here's Stuckey. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Good. Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Miles the pass to Hill. Allen fires. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pacers leading by 5. Stuckey kicks to Miles.
C.J. Miles.
Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Allen kicks to Payton. Outside Hill. To the middle. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Indiana didn't have a great record on the road last season. Only went Clark 15 and 26 on the year, and it cost them down the stretch.
It really did, Kevin. I mean, the Pacers had a bumpy year with all of the injuries, particularly with George being out for most of the year. His absence was most noted in those tough road games, I think.
And Indiana making a change here. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Paul George comes in for C.J. Miles. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Hill in for Elfrid Payton. Green, no luck.
And for the Pacers, perhaps the biggest loss of the season for them was on the road. Couldn't get it done in Memphis on the final day of the season to try and get into the postseason. And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. George dishes to Mahinmi. Pass to George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists now in the game.
Timeout for Golden State.
Well, here's a little factoid about the Pacers on the road last season, guys. They were much better shooting free throws on the road. The difference between their road and home free throw percentage was the largest positive mark in the league. That's kind of strange.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And Ibaka kicks to Iguodala. And Turner with the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Green with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Shots good by Ibaka.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Curry. And Thompson kicks to Ibaka. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And Turner with the block. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That'll be his second foul of the game. Turner passes to Mahimi. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes,
Bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And George, here we go. The dish now to Turner. Mahimi kicks to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Mahimi. He has 15 points and 2 steals. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
Screen by Ellis. Curry brings the double. George with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. That one goes. Count it. And now it's 27 points here for George.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 16-4 run right now. The pass to Mahimi. Ibaka comes with the double team. And it's Ellis penetrating. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot's good by Turner.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Timeout called the Warriors. Monte Ellis has always had a knack for the big shot. When things are on the line, he is a guy that is not afraid to step up.
And Kevin, last season, he had a number of big second halves and fourth quarters for the Mavs. Really took over that primary scoring role from Dirk Nowitzki. Stole a lot of games for them last season.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Mahimi. C.J. Miles comes in for Turner. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Ellis. And it's Elfrid Payton in for George Hill. Spates dishes to Azili. Here's Livingston. They need this. That's good. Pacers leading by 17. Payton with the ball. There's the screen. The shot by George, wide open. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timeout called the Warriors. They trailed by 20. 129 left in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark, an all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Paul George. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Ellis left side. And George with the stuff.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both.